Hey everybody, we're back on the stream. It's been a few minutes, and thanks to the awesome help of Caligon on the Discord, we were able to figure out what was going on. So, even though we were... so a few things that we've established, right? So point defense, as you can see, we've actually shot down some missiles. I'm very excited by this. Point defense, just to clear something up, there are three modes, right? If we set it to final defensive fire, to a final defensive fire self only, it will only shoot down missiles targeting that particular ship. If you do final defensive fire, it only... Well, here's the thing. According to how it's written, it should... I think that... So there's a bit of debate about this. So I think that this is not going to shoot at other... This is not going to protect if the target is in another task group or like the planet. But somebody who's very knowledgeable of the game says that he has tested it and it does work. Now, I'm not sure originally when I had my task force orbiting the Earth, they were shooting at this tribal, and it was in another task group. It was in the shipyard task group, and we weren't intercepting any missiles. But I'm not sure if... But I think the PDs were set correctly. They should have been set. However, we've discovered that another thing that was interfering with this was them being on auto-fire. I had all these ships set to auto-fire, and that's why they were resetting from area PD to final defense PD. Although it wasn't setting the final defense self. I don't know. So there's still a bit of ambiguity here. But in any case, we've taken off auto-fire. Now they're just on area PD, and that means they'll shoot at anything that comes within range. Now these missiles are so fast they can actually skip right over the weapon range. But, you know, we'll... hopefully we'll shoot down a few of them. So this turn, as you can see, we did shoot down a whole bunch of these. Now, my... my Gauss cannons, the idea is quantity over quality, right? So you can see most of the hit chances are 11%, but I've got 4 quad guns per ship. So I'm making a lot of... I'm taking a lot of shots at these missiles as they're coming in range, so there's a flurry of bullets coming out here. So, what I'm doing now is I'm combining everything into one task group just to make things easier. We're going to bring the tribal up and join everything, and then we're going to go punch the guys in the face. So, obviously some of the missiles got through, but let's see here. That's not what I wanted. So it's still shooting at the tribal. By the way, listen, the tribal is a tug, right? So it's all engines. If we look at it, if we look at its damage control, it's just lost. It's lost some engines, I guess. But it's just all it is engine. It's 50 engines. It can take quite a few hits. So hopefully it can take enough hits so that we actually. Hopefully it can take enough hits until it can finally join up with this task group, and then we'll set the final fire, and we'll be all set. Because final fire guarantees you a hit. Well, it guarantees you a shot, because you don't have the risk of it overlapping your range. So I know I'm not explaining all this super clearly. Yeah. So... we're still awaiting a lot. So here, we might get a few shots. Yeah, we did. We shot down we were able to shoot down a bunch of these missiles. Good. And that's sort of my main fleet, which is now in front and intercepting things properly. We shot down more missiles. These are all... This is all my PD. Now, some of the missiles are getting through, which is unfortunate, but that's life. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like he was shooting at... On Google. Oh, these are the commercial freighters. Okay, so he's shooting my commercial freighters. That's mean. But I can't have them join my task group. Okay, Earth PD is moving up to the front. We're still waiting for the tribal to come up and join. I'm having this task force move back to Earth to join with the tribal as soon as possible. The tug actually moves faster than the ships themselves, so it's not going to be a problem at all. Now, to tell the truth, I don't know if the tug is... Well, first of all, it has to acknowledge this... this request here. Okay, it is going to join now. I don't know if it's going to continue acting as the magnet that it has so far. All right, let's have you turn around. Let's have you go to the hostile contacts. Oh, remove all. Go. All right, by the way, how are our missiles doing? We're getting close. Our missiles will probably get completely shot down, but you never know. It looks like I'm trying to determine if they are still shooting at targets around Earth, which I believe they are. Or perhaps they aren't. Wait a minute, let's review those events in the last turn there. Unless I shot down all the missiles. I didn't see any nuclear detonations. I'll go another round, because if they are shooting at my task group, then I should definitely go to final fire. Oh, my missiles are about to make contact, so let's see how that works out. Cross your fingers. Okay. Success. All right, guys, let's break this down. I got a huge spam of messages here in the last time increment. Here we go. In fact, we have to... All right. Salvo of 12 size 6 anti-ship missiles has intercepted its target. Chance to hit 66%, because these are pretty slow ships. They had no PD. So all these missiles are hitting. All these missiles are hitting. And we destroyed that ship. And then the other ship, because I divided the salvo right between the two. Now it looks like it actually looks like it didn't destroy the second ship. Let's turn off the events here just so we can see what happened. No, it did. I just didn't read the events properly. So we now have two beautiful wrecks. So we have successfully defeated these alien invaders. Oh, that was kind of stressful, just figuring out what was wrong with all the point defense. However, we've taken some casualties. We've got to deal with these missiles, and then we got to go track this thing down, whatever it is, and we'll blow it up. So actually, let's do that right now. Let's get the battle group. Let's get the Restigouche to that should all be assigned. Yeah, they're still reloading. We're good, but the target is wrong. So the target should be assign weapon. Here. This should be the target. Assign. And then assign to all the ships here. So they should all be targeting the... Oh, no, it didn't. I told you... Oh, it does not copy target information. Right. So let's get all of them targeting this 2P. Here. Whenever, the weapons recycle. In the meantime, we'll keep our eyes on the battle task group here. Oh, it looks like the missiles lost their target lock. Huh, of course. Because there's no more fire control, so they don't know where to go. Okay, done. So let's have you go to the moon. And what the hell happened at the moon here? Okay, we need... Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So actually, you know what we need? We need another troop transport. Do we have another troop transport? I don't think we do. We need to build one, guys. They somehow attacked and converted our colony. Some kind of like Borg invasion going on here. So let's get a troop transport going. We're going to need one. I never got around to building that salvage ship, but we will eventually. That'll be nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and track down this... weird thing, whatever it is. Contacts. 2P. Let's remove this. Follow that. It's not that fast, so we'll find it. And then we gotta go to yeah, then we got to go to this jump point and see what's up there. Okay, let's auto turn 5 seconds at a time. Now, you know what's interesting? There are some life pods here. I wonder what's required if I wanted to take them aboard and capture them to interrogate them. I'm just reading up here on the side on, gotta zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, we're slowly but surely catching up. Okay, interrogating captured prisoners. You can gain espionage points against a foreign empire by interrogating. Prisoners can be captured from the life pods of destroyed or abandoned ships. So, can I just send like a colony ship to pick him up? Alright, I want to turn off these 5-second auto turns. So I want to cease fire on my missiles. We don't need to spend missiles to take this target down. We'll just kill it with the Gauss cannons. Alright, finally. Okay, so first of all, let's go to the battle task group. Let's take the tribal, get him back home. Refuel, resupply. I mean, I guess he needs to overhaul. Like, he needs to get repaired or something. I'll remember how to do that later. Then we need to go here and tell these guys oh, there is a copy target. All right. No, we need these guys to cease fire. But I don't want the whole fleet to cease fire. I just want these guys to cease fire. Because these guys, yeah, so these guys are all going to have this guy target. Well, let's have them on PD. until we get really close. Okay, then let's also set the colony ship, because it can carry people, right? So colony task group. We got a guy, yeah. So first of all, life pods. Yeah, you go get our people. You go get our people here. And then you go rescue these survivors. Yeah. All right, let's do that. Okay, 30 seconds. That brought us really close. I think I should just hang on. All right, how about another 5 seconds? Battle task group. Center of the map. Okay, a few more. Another 30 seconds. We'll be just within range. Oh, looks like we overshot them. Okay, they're not shooting at us. This is an unarmed vessel, it seems. So we are going to... I don't know what it is, but we're going to blow it up. So let's get all the Mackenzies to target. And then we're going to copy to the class in the task group. So all these other guys should have it targeted. And they should be all ready to fire. They're all holding fire. But they should be... Well, I want them to open fire, but I don't want these guys to open fire. I don't want these guys to open fire. Let's do... Oh, what if I did this? No, that's not going to copy. What if I did that? What if we did this? All right. I guess I can't just... All right, fine. I could like have it as like a separate subtask group. That would be the way to do this, to tell you the truth. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, really? It's rubber banding. That's really funny. I should set the task group speed slower. All right, what did... We just shot it with 1,000,000 bullets. All right. So like the fire control itself has a high accuracy, right? It's 80% accuracy. The problem is we've got a quad turret, so each bullet has a very low... Like we get many more shots at a much lower accuracy. So each shot only has like a 20% chance to hit. But we are pummeling it with tiny little bullets. Pew, 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 pew. In its streaming atmosphere. And we'll do that one more time. Because it fires every 5 seconds. So we're just going to keep shooting. It's already venting atmosphere. Still not dead. Still not dead. This is like a 90s action movie where we're the bad guys with the machine guns and we're just shooting like, and then we just miss it completely. Like this ship can't even fire back. We go faster than it. We've got it surrounded by like a million bullets and and 70 and well, literally only 22% of the bullets hit. Okay, we finally slowed it down somehow. All right. We got it. Let's... Alright, we need to head back to Earth. Well, we need to cancel this order. No, not back to Earth. We gotta go to the moon and patrol that, because I don't know what's going on there. First, let's go rescue these guys. I'm not sure what happens. I don't have like the space for these guys here, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Yes. Ceasefire. Guys, take it easy. Where is... Isn't there ceasefire here? No? Right. I hit F9 by accident. It's going to load up the huge... Alright. Battle task group. Ceasefire. Or, you know... Don't cease fire? Oh, it's still freaking out because it can't. That's dumb. There we go. Clear all the. It's weird that you have to do that manually. Okay. Let's do this in minute increments now. "113 alien survivors rescued by nitrogen from 2B class. Life pod number 10. Interrogations have been carried out." So we interrogated them. Maybe we got some intelligence. I actually don't know if we did. Let's see. Don't seem to have learned that much. I mean, we know about these ships, but that's about it. All right, now we need to take this battle task group and head to the moon. And pick it. Because I don't know what's going on. What's going on there? All right, what's going on with our tug here? That took a bit of a beating. I guess it should... Yeah, I know, but why aren't you... Oh, maybe it has to be from the shipyard. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So, our first combat. It took hours because we couldn't figure out how to get our point defense to fire properly. God. All right. We did it, guys. We shot down 2 ships that had no defense. All right, but shit's getting real now. So, okay, remember how before we had this big plan where we were gonna go and fight these Quebec aliens here? Yeah, forget about it. We gotta secure this Montreal nebula here. Now, these are the same aliens that are fighting us that are also fighting our friends here in Regina. So we have sort of common cause against them. But if they've been attacking this system with more success, they might have taken it over. We might, this is an issue. So we have to contain this. These guys, maybe, I don't know how, I don't know. I think what we're going to do is we're going to split up our ships into 2 task groups. We might have one patrolling on this jump point. We'll have another one patrolling down here, something like that. But that's for later. In the short term, what kind of ground forces do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 mobile infantry battalions. So I'm going to go see... I'm going to load up these guys into a troop transport and land them on the moon and see what happens. Because honestly, I have no idea. If it doesn't work, look, we'll just bomb it. But that's what we're going to do. In fact, we're building that troop transport now. But I might as well build another, train another infantry battalion. Because that is going to take a short while to build. I've learned a lot in terms of the designs that I went for. It's, I was just thinking like, oh yeah. So, okay, Gauss point defense is really good for final fire. But it's not, it's really bad at area defense because the range is so short. So I kind of, and I really went all in on the Gauss on these guys. But it really just shows how long it's been since I've played in it. It's not a super sensible design. If I was going to make an upgrade to these guys, I think we're going to... I think we're going to stop this research right now. Because we don't need it immediately. What we need are some good old-fashioned lasers that we're going to add to these... escort cruisers to give us some true area defense, some long-range options here. So that can, start shooting down missiles at, 200, 300,000 kilometers. So we're going to get started on that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's see what happens if we just kind of go 5 days ahead. All right, we interrogated people. We got our survivors. New jump point. All right, it's like back to business as usual. All right. This calling task force completed its job. Good for you. You can go back to Earth and unload the survivors. Next, this is happening where? This is happening. Oh, this is happening in Regina in this battle zone. I mean, is this ship even functional still? Barely. All right, we need to get you home. All right, well, guys, we got through it. Calling task group completed orders. Good. I need to check something. All right, never mind. I'm good to go. Ooh, interesting. There's there are too many people on board the nitrogen because I took on the survivors to interrogate them, but they are. I didn't have the capacity. I was wondering about that. I thought this might be an issue. So you need to go unload your survivors there, Betty. And maybe you can just chill there for a bit to get your morale back up for a little while anyways. All right, then comes a random new missile cruiser for some reason. I didn't realize we were building one still. Hey, I'll take it. You go join the battle task group. The ship was repaired. All right, so you could just keep chilling and being a tug and not having to tug anything for a while. So the next step in our little military campaign is going to be... Actually, I could do something right now. All right, this is a good opportunity. No, here, God damn it. Oh, Halifax 15, completed overhaul. Good for you. This feels so mundane, right? Let's get you down to Ottawa, Calgary, London. Okay, let's take the... All right, we're gonna do some naval organization here. This is also something I haven't done in forever. Okay, we're gonna start with the battle task group. Okay, fleet headquarters. Gonna add a new branch. I have no recollection of how to do, so this might also be painful to watch. Here we go. I guess we'll have this is going to be like, I guess, within our whole fleet, because later we can assign like fleet commanders that where their benefits trickle down. So this is going to be like our active naval forces. Within that, we're going to have a one division devoted to the Montreal aliens, and the other one devoted to the Quebec aliens. So within here, I'm going to I think I'll just divide the task groups. I'm not sure what the best way to do this. Let's take these guys. Let's get 2 leaders, 4 of these, and 5 of these. Split it evenly. This is going to be the Montreal task group, and then the other battle task group we're going to rename Quebec task group. And he's missing one dude who will join him soon. Now in naval organization, Montreal division will add the task group, and here we'll add that task group. Okay. Now we're going to take the Montreal task group and we're going to send you to the Montreal jump point. You're going to move there. Then we're going to take our tender and we're going to move you to the Montreal jump point too. Alright, you guys are gonna go check what the hell is going on. You guys are gonna be my picket on the other side here, to be on the lookout for anything funky coming in. Alright. Let's, by the way, how they, okay, they're fine on fuel, we're fine on maintenance, we're okay. Everything's fine here. Where is the tender? He's a little bit away. He's actually going to join the Montreal task group. No, he's not. Just kidding. Okay. All right, we were building infrastructure at some point because we were trying to colonize some stuff. We're trying to colonize the moon, but the aliens had something to say about that. Let's you know what, for now, let's just load that infrastructure and bring it to Mars. Let's just do that. We're still working on that collier. Do we really need another naval shipyard right now? I mean, I'm going to have other ideas for designs that we're going to need, but what do we need the most urgently? You know, we need better commanders. Let's queue some of this up for now. Oh, there should be 35, that's why. That'll take a little while. Well, at least, I'd like to at least get one more military academy. Okay, the chum tender's done. Let's go see, my dear friends, what is on the other side. Oh no, let's not do that. We can't use missiles in there. Because it's a nebula. Right. We've only got... well, then again, they can't use missiles either. So all we got are fantastic Gauss cannons. Alright, that is not going to happen. Let me just reread that to be sure. To be honest, yeah, we are not gonna do that. We're just gonna chill here. I'm gonna go to that Montreal jump point and we're going to just pick it. For a little while. I want to resolve whatever's going on Luna before we started venturing down into... Oh, how did I get... Okay, these are our friends. Alright, they've got a big ship, which could be... Well, let's see where it is. It's here at the jump gate. Are they going to build a gate for us? Or is that like a jump freighter? I think they've come... I think this is a jump gate construction ship, and I think they've come to build us a gate. Which is going to make our life easier, to tell you the truth, so I'm not at all opposed to that. Okay. You finished your graph survey. Good for you. At home. Yeah, they've built the jump gates. This is honestly a lot closer than I'm used to being to the aliens. And I oddly, in this case, do not mind them having built all these jump gates for us because it's going to make our life a lot easier. We don't really have the economy or the industrial capacity to build them ourselves. Alright. Pennsylvania Kitchener. Where's Kitchener again? Oh, out here. Okay. Oh, you're a little crooked. Good. I'll go take a look. Alright, he was going home for, in any case. Alright, here are my backup fighters on the other side of the jump gate. Yeah. You know what? These guys actually need to be in, they need to be in Montreal. It's going to take them forever because they're so slow. So, although it's nice that our friendly alien neighbors have are building gates, well, actually, that's going to open up a lot of trade opportunities for us. So, hopefully, that will help boost our economy. It also means that but unfortunately, that's not the direction where we were going to build. We were planning to colonize. We're kind of planning to go down to the southwest on my map there, so that's a little awkward. Okay. I mean, I'd love to build more ships, but we can't really afford to right now. We need to build that jump. We need to build that troop transport. That's sort of my priority right now. 23% done. That's all we can do for now. Did we finish research? Or did one of our guys die? I'm not sure. What were we working on? Must have been a sensor. No? Oh, that's weird. We did finish some research in the last increment. What was it? Yeah, it was sensors research. We just don't have a sensors researcher. Right, because we were trying to get less terrible sensors. I remember now. Yeah, we need our fire controls to suck a lot less. little bit of air spam here. Nothing we can't handle. Maybe it is something we can't handle. There we go. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, we had a pair of these guys. Are they still out there? Yeah. This guy never fixed. This guy never got his shit together. Damage control. Oh my god, we assigned a cube, but we never actually told him to start repairing it. Oh my god. They've been out there forever. It feels like. Okay, but in this case, it's not these guys. They just reminded me of those guys. We want to have you go meet up with your friend. No. What? No. Iroquois 6. Oh, it's because he's got all this stuff queued up. Oh shit, but he has no maintenance supplies either. Okay. Wait, who's... The 15 lost his engines, right? Alright, so we have like no supplies left in this system. Yeah. Well, sorry, bud. I'm gonna be stuck out there for a little bit. I'll try to send... We'll send help when we can. Actually, we can send help soon because we're gonna have... These gates are gonna be built for us. Alright, that's nice. He repaired his engine. Why, hello there. It looks like this alien ship has just jumped into our system. Fortunately, we do happen to have a fleet right there in orbit. Not in orbit, but around the jump point itself. Let's see how quickly we can react here. Let's go to F8. So these guys should, well, first of all, these guys should now be on final defensive fire. And we'll copy this to the system. Same thing for these guys. We don't need the... Right now we're assuming that things are going to be targeted at our task groups. Let's copy that to the system. Let's make sure that's all set. Good. Are we going to need to shoot missiles at this thing? I don't know. Let's start by... Alright, multiple... no, let's start by doing this. Let's get all these guys targeting him. Same thing with you. Each unit of the same class in the same fleet. Oh yeah, that's not what we wanted. We want this, so assign the target. Class. So we're going to use all our little pew-pew laser guns. We're going to open fire. I don't know if we shoot missiles. You know, guys, we have tons of missiles. Let's shoot the missiles. Open fire. Oh, I didn't copy the target. Current fleet, everybody's firing. Everybody's firing. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's zoom in. Alright, there's actually nothing to zoom into. So, our guys are kind of getting ready to shoot. We're thinking about whether we want to shoot. Meanwhile, this ship is kind of still jump scrambled. You have a little bit of time. But hopefully we can take it out before it kind of comes online. I might not have needed the missiles. We'll see. Like, I think this is... Honestly, this seems like it might be a jump gate construction ship as well, but I don't know. This is one of the weird kinds of aliens. I have no memory. Like, it's not an NPR race, I don't think. Based on what they did at the colony, it's one of the, like, there's a few weird types of aliens, like the Swarm or whatever they're called, and I don't remember all their mechanics, and I don't know what this type of ship is supposed to do. So we are not going to take any chances. Okay, we've launched our missiles. Their ship appears to still be in dazed from the jump. They're taking a ton of damage. They're streaming atmosphere. So to tell you the truth, I could have probably not launched the missiles. But we did, and I'm not sorry. All right, we got a wreck. Let's look in more detail. So point blank, so that ship did have some kind of sea whiz on it. Or some kind of sea whiz, because it hasn't been firing at us, but the sea whiz woke up to defend it. So it shot down some of the missiles, but most of the missiles hit and did a ton of damage. Energy impact, energy impact. Target hit, target hit. Okay. looks like there's some kind of life pods there, which we're going to go pick up with our colony ship, because it's actually got the cargo, the people capacity, the capacity to carry these guys. So we're going to rescue these survivors and bring them back to Earth. Oh, I should bring these vents back. Yes, 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 you need to stand down. Okay, so you did manage to get your shit together. Finally. Let's get him back. So this guy needs to head home. And 4 probably does too. Nah, he'll be fine. Okay, Halifax 2 completed her overhaul. Let's get you back up north, I think. We need to go to, like, Kitchener and stuff like that. Good. Okay, so we're getting a lot of ships transiting here. This is these are definitely fighting ships. So I'm gonna bring. We need to get the rest of our fleet in here. So we're going to take the Quebec task group. I'm going to leave. All right. We're going to take the nitrogen. We're going to have you move to Luna. We're going to take the Quebec task group. We're going to have 2 of these guys detach, and they're just going to stay there. We're going to have the rest of the task group move to the jump point. Because I don't have a collier yet, so I'm going to have some ship there. Now, you guys... what do we know about these 2 ships? I think this is the first time we encounter them, so we don't know anything about them. We just gotta shoot them down. The thing I don't know is, you know, do I need to be spending all my missiles on them? And I probably do, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Okay, so we're going to try to divide our fire evenly here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then the Baltimore and the Brooklyn will target the other one, as well as the 2 Saint Laurents, and then the Broadsword and the Claymore will target the Parati, and the Cutlass and the Falchion will target that. And then that's it for the targets. And let's have the whole fleet open fire. So we see their sensors are coming online. It's a little unclear here, so let's oh, hasn't loaded yet? Why don't I see the... Alright, well, it has, I mean, I guess it'll load up soon, but what do we have in terms of... Oh, shit. Wait, they're already moving? How did that happen? That is surprising. Well, let's have... We're gonna follow them. Contacts. That is weird. Normally when things come out of a gate, they're like stunned for a little bit, but these guys did not care at all. Okay. Well, I've already I'm splitting the missiles between the two. We're going to see what happens with this first volley. And I have them following, I don't know, one of them. It's not like we're going to lose track of them, but still, that is a bit concerning. Right, the idea of standing at a jump gate is that you shoot them right as they're coming out. But they all got out of range now. They're just barely out of range of my Gauss cannons. So the only thing that's going to work is going to be my... oh, wait a minute. Yes. Speed would be a good idea. That was silly. That's why they got out of range. Okay. First of all, are my active sensors not on? Because they shot a missile. If it's... Here we go. Yeah, my active sensors are on, so that's weird. Now these guys, they are in point defense mode. So I guess we just were so close that we never saw the missiles at all. So we didn't have time to register them to shoot them down. Fortunately, the armor of our vessel took that whole impact, so we're okay. And our own missiles have launched. It looks like... All right, what's going on here? So... we hit with a bunch of our missiles. Some of them missed, but most of them hit. But we didn't do any crippling damage. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. They got some by PD fire. Okay, interesting. Let's see what happens to the other missiles. All right. So, hang on, I need to readjust something. So right now, okay, we still haven't moved out. But I had my guys, I think we were following the Parati, but we actually need to be going to the Rondinia. Yeah. Because we just destroyed the Parati, so let's go to the Rondinia. Target here. We're going to bring the colony ship back. We got work for you. So our missiles killed this ship. But this one was able to block some of the missile shots. So as soon as these guys start listening to their orders, we're going to chase these guys down because we're a bit faster still. And finish them off with our pew-pew lasers. And in fact, let's get the targets all reset. I think these guys were always targeting it, but not these guys. Good. What is the range here, by the way? It's a few billion. All right. Gotta wait a minute or two for my ships to wake up and start following orders. Wow. $2 minutes already. Two and a half minutes. I mean, these guys are actually trained pretty well. So this is very surprising, to tell you guys the truth. It might be confused about no, it's got it right. Oh. I mean, I haven't even been looking at the events, so that doesn't help, right? All right, so first things first, we can actually have this fleet cease fire. Oh, now you decided you're going to go. Huh. Okay. That's cute. All right, well, let the race begin. The thing that worries me is... Ah, what... Oh... Okay. Our jump tender, who is still at the gate... Apparently more ships are coming in. Just kind of instantly. So these guys do not care about jump gate sort of timeouts. That is good to know. Because it seems like... Well, alright. Let's take a look at you. How bad are you off? Damage control. I mean, the engines are there, but we got no fuel. Alright, this ship is screwed. Alright, we lost the fuel. I mean, we still have the engine. We're screwed. We're going to abandon ship, which is a tragedy. Now, is this a new... If those were missiles that were fired by these guys, I should have seen them. I feel like I just abandoned a ship that I didn't need to. Like, I thought... Alright, so that was a mistake, right? Because I thought that... this ship was being... I thought that another ship had come through the jump point here. When in fact it hadn't. Now that being said... It might not have been for nothing. Yeah. Okay, see? There are missiles. Oh, but... Hang on a minute. I should be seeing these missiles from way farther away. My active sensors are on. Okay, that is really weird. All right, let's look at this ship individually here. The Iridium. The active sensors are on. Does it only have the big active sensors? I forget. Let's check. No, we've got both. This one should be seeing missiles really far out. Honestly, both of them should be seeing the missiles really far out. So why didn't I see this? Okay, no, because this is just it appearing for the first time, because it was launched by the ship and it moved 70,000 like in one tick. Fair enough. Okay. Now I expect some... point defense to happen here. Okay, good. The point defense is happening. I'm still... Yeah, this is still a bit confusing to me. Or this is probably a bad mistake on my part. But anyways, let's... Also, I had the events turned off. Let's take a look here. Yeah, new hostile contact, the missiles. That's right. They just kind of appeared there. Now, let's see. We've got all our final fire guys. Shooting a ton. Looks like we're good. And we gotta stay in hot pursuit. Gotta track them down. So here... Alright, so the armor is taking all the damage, but why didn't we... fire the PD? Because we were going too fast and we didn't see them soon enough. I mean, we're closing the distance. Yeah, the distance is so close that we don't even have time to pick them up on our sensors. But we should be... I don't know, I guess if you're within the range, maybe they just shoot and it never... Yeah, maybe that's just how it goes. Well, we gotta get a little bit closer still. What's our range? Because our Gauss cannons are only have 20k range, so we're at 48k. Because our missiles won't reload for a little while. 37. $25. All right, we should start shooting now. I don't think the missiles are ready. Yeah, they're not ready, which is fine. Everybody else, open fire. took another missile hit. It's always the Claymore that's getting shot. The engine took a hit, but it's fine. All right, this is pretty tense. They should fire any moment now. Let's match the speed. Set it to 2400. All right, they're ours now. I'll actually set the speed back to max. Doesn't really help us now. Just for dodging missile purposes. Okay, it's still alive and kicking. We're just pummeling it with our tiny little pew-pew gas cannons. Shouldn't last much longer. I mean, it does have a lot of armor. There is a lot of armor we need to chew through. You know, Gauss cannons are not amazing at shooting through armor. In fact, they're kind of like the worst thing. But we do have a lot of them. Okay, they're streaming atmosphere. They got the Claymore again. And the armor on the Claymore keeps absorbing all the hits. And somehow these guys are not quite dead yet. Although we saw secondary power system explosion. Alright, we're getting their engines now. And they're toast. Okay, another ship destroyed. So we need to, well, let's get this, alright, let's stop this. Let's tell everybody to stand down. And clear the targeting orders on the fleet. Let's have our colony ship, which has become now like an interrogation ship, pick up these life pods. Rescue survivors, in quotes. You can also go rescue these survivors and then head back to Earth. Then let's have this task group head back to the jump point because we need somebody there to patrol until the other fleet comes to relieve us. However, the Claymore has taken quite a beating. Let's take a look. Armor status. Yep. I mean, that armor, that, you know, it makes a difference, right? Having 4 depth of armor. I mean, look at all these missile hits that got completely absorbed. I mean, that's pretty good. You're a tough little ship, but I would like to repair you. So you are going to... All right, divide keeps the selection, right? All right, so let's get everybody except for the Claymore. And then the Claymore can head back to Earth, and it will patch up its armor. Okay, well, I mean, they're coming at us full throttle. I don't know if we can withstand this and for how long. It's definitely going to be a challenge. We don't have, we're not super well equipped. I mean, for now, our missiles are able to fend them off, but our economy isn't big enough to branch out a lot. This is really challenging. So we'll see how we adapt to this. I'm gonna end the stream, I think, for now. Put some thought into it, and I'll catch up with you guys next time. So see you guys then. Take care.